Hey, one and all, how are you all? It seems everybody is over at El Guapos, as I noticed a little earlier. Well, I've started my stream, although Drawn and Quartered has yet to start. They are doing Transformers today. I don't know what Transformers, so. And I'm here by myself. I have put up the link to the panel for other people. I do not know who will be on, in, or whatever. Um, so I'm gonna try and tune into that to find out whether they can draw any transformer or whatever. I have yet to get my reference. So let's see what we got here. Nobody is. Uh, hey, Evan. Transmorphers. Oh God, that movie was horrible. I could draw a GoBot. Draw Leader One or Psykill or Scooter. There's Renegade, Topper or Chopper or something like that. I forget what the chopper was. So I forget what the red car was called too. So uh, so we're just waiting for John Malin to start. That's the channel that Drawn and Quartered is on tonight. Uh, I'd actually like to see what those knockoff movies are like. You mean Transmorphers? I saw it. Oh God, it's horrible. Maybe one time, we'll set up a private stream. And put it on and play it just for you. Let you watch it. They don't make knockoffs of every movie. No. Well, Transmorphers isn't even really a knockoff of Transformers. They call it that, but it's not really that. Or you'd think it's that, but it's not really. However, after I set it up and started to play, I'd have to leave. I've seen it once. I don't want to rot my brain more. uh, when is mailing going to start? Let's see. GoBots. Yeah, GoBots are good. We were talking a little bit about them a second or two ago. You want to come in and draw along, Bullet? High lethal projectile man. I can, but I'm making food right now. Okay, so Good Dog Press is going to be on there tonight, so we'll have to try and make this day up and vote for him. Of course, we'll have the vote for here for anybody that decides to come in. So I'll throw you the link. Use it whenever you can or whenever you want. Yeah, I'm mail-in stream. I've got the reminder thing set up. Hello, One Mighty R. Not much at the moment. We're waiting for John Malin to start his stream for the John and Quartered. So we can find out what Transformer we're drawing, or whether we can just, pick indiscriminately. Yeah, no, it's not started, Lady Celtic Moon. I've got it up here. Can you guys not talk so loud? I think it will be anyone you want. Yeah, well, I would suggest to them, although obviously they're not going to hear me here, but I would say draw one of the not lesser known characters, but draw somebody like Bumblebee, Gears or something like that. I'm not sure. I think you get who I mean, because all the other ones, almost any other ones, they probably end up being too complicated and you might not finish in time. They do only have 2 hours, so Evans, lethal projectile man. I cannot in good conscience support anyone who allows wild links in their chat and not give Evans wrenches. I'm sure you will see Prime, Starscream, Megatron. Yeah, I'm pretty sure too. Or people will want to. It's just a question of whether they would get any of those characters done in time. Although I did not do too bad Megatron in about 2 hours, so it's hard to say. Now the Prime I did way back, it took me a little longer, if I remember correctly. I've drawn Prime once, I've drawn Megatron once. Well, at least on stream. I haven't really drawn them good otherwise. They've got 93 watching at the moment. Maximals and Predacons or GTFO. GTFO. I'm not sure what you mean by GTFO. Generation Transformers Zero. Start the movie, says Jeremiah Jones over there. Boomer Town Transformers form a boomer into another form. Form of a boomer into another boomer, says a man in lunacy. I wish these guys would get so started so I know. I've got my pencil. Don't read that. Don't read that, Rick. It's body talk. Dynamo saying event might be cancelled. Rhaegar. Well, we did try to get the High Council to live stream Solo Watch. Does John have tech savvy chat to save the stream from acute boomeritis? Not much. I know not much going on here. I thank everybody for tuning in, and we don't even got anybody else in the panel with me yet to draw along. It means I'll win, no problem. Yay! The vote, Rick. Rick or Rick? I vote Rick. So, who do you guys think I should try and draw? I'm not going to say I will, but draw Dinobot. Oh, from what's the name of it? Beast Wars or Cheetor. Actually, you want to know what, guys? Let's see. I can do this without falling down. I did it without falling down, but a bunch of stuff fell down. Ted Danson bot. Cheetor. Dinobot. Rat Trap. Beast mode, okay. It's been a while, so. Oh, he's live. Okay. Skip ad. Yeah, I know. Oh, sorry. I was trying to on camera. Let's see. Rat trap.
Actually attended the most drawn and quarters is John Nealon. That's true.
Which one will you draw? Well, I want to find out whether they're going to have a specific one for drawn and quartered, or whether it's whichever one you want. If it's whichever one you want, I'm probably going to go something a little bit more simplistic.
Summer's night. Not fair.
There's Rat Trap. And Brian Shears in the house for it. These guys are in trouble.
Beautiful colors. Gunship Thunder Punch. All right. Ellis.
Yeah, I'm back. It's fun to be here.
Transformers, boy. Getting into some of that newfangled technology.
Oh, sheesh.
Ready.
I'm trying to do this on camera, but
concept art robots in the past. We'll see how this goes.
All right. Ellis, I want to see a steampunk transformer.
I've got the tail away, so unfortunately you're not going to end up seeing the tail for Dinobot here.
I'm gonna do a Signal 40 transformer.
All right. All right. I know you're going to be bringing something cool. All right. And Mr. Gary Shipton. Gary, have you ever drawn a transformer in your day?
I have drawn
Okay, there's mainly Dinobot.
I think Megatron and maybe Optimus Prime. That's about it.
All right. All right.
I have a
Give us
little,
There's only one episode of Beast Wars I've never seen. I
Give
would
us some
always
full-
miss it
give us some
there.
full
Which one's
action.
that?
Give
Evan?
us an action sequence today. I don't know that an Optimus Prime portrait is going to take the day today. You got to give us some.
I'll do
Got
that.
to give some of that. Well, we can't say.
I've never watched Beast Wars, just the original. Beast Wars is good, Mighty One.
Spoil and Energon would be the way to go. All right. From Good Dog Print. Yes, the creator of the unbelievable Squirrel Girl and the film member.
What?
Edwin just
How you doing, man?
Unbreathable Squirrel Girl?
Did I say the Squirrel Girl? Yeah.
Squirrel Girl.
It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Now people will definitely remember the Skunk Girl.
Thanks for having me back.
And again, his gun, that's the tail, is away. So, there you go. Well, Evan,
Yeah.
I might be able to help you with that. I have them all recorded on a disc.
I've never
Disc
drawn
somewhere.
Transformers, but I've drawn a lot of cars, so
So
just
there's.
go six up a car. That's the way
I still love the old Animal Station style. Yeah, same here. So I think you're getting to pick. Okay, so who do I want to pick?
With some boobalocks on it.
I could draw my own. I've come up with my own Transformers, but I won't draw those.
Elliot,
Okay. I'm gonna mute Drawn and Quarter because I'm so far behind in it, and it just seems to be.
Yes, it was.
Boomerang, going in and out on me. So, draw Tigatron. I've got him too. Tigatron. Ricktron Piperbot. No. Okay. Let me. I call my version of Transformers Cyberdroids, and I have the Alphatrons and the Dematons. So what I'll do is I'll probably draw a real Transformer. But I will showcase some of my things here. My original version of Transformers. Okay, so let's see. Some of these I've done better up. Hopefully. Let's see. P and G. BMP. And you got to remember, I originally created these guys like in the mid 90s. So some of them, I'm in the middle of updating their robot forms and technically their what they transform into. Some of them are further along than others. So open with. Give me a sec. Form. Now, formers are. Oh, somebody did that. I think Bullet or somebody did that this morning. Okay, so give it a sec to load up. I got a bunch of images here. These are all going to be my alpha, my good ones. Alphatrons. This is Aslan. He's actually going to appear in the Wiz. He transforms into a lion with wings. He'd be like almost my beast thing. This is Big Rig. He transforms into a front of a transport truck. I'm not sure whether you'll have a rig that... I think I've done him up better, but... Charger, I forget what he transforms into. That's his head. Component 3. This guy, he's supposed to... It's 3 vehicles that combine into one, like a van type thing, a helicopter, and something else. I created something. I used to have some Legos that I had that I could transform this guy into. But that was back in, like I said, the 90s or 80s. And, well, I forget what the 3 things are. I do have a Megatron. This is called the Creature, although I think he's just a robot. This is Cross. He's supposed to turn into a motorbike, like a motocross bike, but I think I'm going to be changing that. This is Decker. That's his vehicle mode. And I'm not sure whether there is his robot mode, or at least that's what it was. Like I said, some of this stuff is probably going to change as I update it. There's another version of Decker. Explorer. Obviously, he turns into a plane. I've done, as you can see, I've done them up somewhat better than my other ones. Here's sort of the plane that I had in mind at the time. There's his head. This guy's Guardian. He's going to transform into like a fighter jet. And some of these guys I do actually have. This is Holmes. He transforms into a motorhome. This is this. I created this one based on my character Insectotron. He transforms into a VW bug. I know, sort of Bumblebee-ish, but I tried to make it a little different. Okay, this is Junkyard. I was trying to transform a garbage truck for Junkyard. This is Nut. He transforms into a squirrel. There's sort of... This is Pathfinder. I think he turns into like a wolf or something. Yeah. A wolf or some sort of dog. Pathfinder. This is Sand Wrap. He turns into a crab. Actually, I have the other sketches of him. He's really come a long way. This is an updated robot form. What's the motorhome's name again? Holmes. HOMZ. There is Sandwrap's original look. Now, I like it, but I went and tried to transform a crab and it didn't really work well. So this is what I got. I kept his face, as you can see. There's Sandwrap again. This is Shaker. I created a VCR that transformed. I would love to draw on these on my channel view. No problem. So yeah, I created a VCR that transformed called Video. I'll get to him in a bit. So I created some videotapes that transform. Obviously, you can see this. Yeah. As you can see, this guy was inspired by Rumble. And of course, the VCR was inspired by Soundwave and Blaster. Here's a slightly better version of Shaker. I don't think he even has hands. He's just always got these sort of pile driver things. Here is Skimmer. Actually, I've redone his. I don't think I've done his. I've got a book around here with some stuff. I'll have to get stuff out maybe on a different stream. He transforms into a swamp boat type thing. Or is it a racing boat now? Whatever. I had to redo what he transformed into. His look changed a little in robot form. Skipper, he is a helicopter. Soundwave was a lot of people's favorite Decepticon. Maybe I'll draw Soundwave tonight. He should be semi-easy. This is Sonic Wave again. This is more Blaster type, Ghetto Blaster. So, you know, inspired by Blaster / Soundwave. This is sort of an updated version of Sonic Waves. You know, I went and looked into what blasters look like and updated him. I should try and put some of this stuff on him. But again, I kept the head, as you can see there, somewhat. I will definitely contact you and let you know when I'll do it. I want to have one of yours fighting one of my monsters. Cool. This is Sport. He's a motorcycle. Some sort. I actually might have a design for him. Kid came up with a pretty decent design for a motorcycle and transforming it. I'm working on with him right now. And he's like, yeah, you can have it. But it might not be the motorcycle because I want this guy to be like a sports motorcycle. Teeth, another one of my videotapes that transform. I got to get on to drawing Soundwave soon. But this is fun. Topper, another helicopter type thing. Yeah, I'm on Instagram, Cross Comics. Different pieces of Topper. Transport, again, he transforms into a rig. Link, please. Okay, it's not in the description here. Give me a sec. Instagram right there. Tug, this is going to be the leader. He transforms into a tugboat. I'm even reworking his design. You know, this stuff was nice to begin with, you know, when I was like, 15 or something like that. Or even less. I started coming up with my Transformers in like middle school, like grade 6, 7, 8. Here's video. And that's it for those guys. Here, give me a sec. That's just the good guys. I'm bringing up the bad guys now. DMP. So give it a sec for all these guys to load up. Load in here. Okay, this is Army. And he forms it from a tank. This is Bat Dog. I've got some plans. Dog with bat wings, basically. I gotta do some redesign there, though. I was thinking of transforming a Robotech battle pod and putting it in, but I don't think I'd be able to get away with it. Yeah, cool. This is Battleware. Again, I think I'm not sure what he's, some sort of future type tank. This is Bite. There's his look. He transforms into a Cobra, a King Cobra. Snake. This is Bolster. He changes into one of those power tools for, doing bolts, this was an original look for him before he was. I made the when I came up with the name, he wasn't going to be one of my Transformers, but that's the look I gave him. So, but then he became a Transformer of mine, and I'll probably do something with this design elsewhere, but I'll leave it in there for now. And I just went and brought him up to better drawing skill. Okay. Love snakes. This is Break. He transforms into some sort of, sports car. I think I slightly redesigned him, brought him up to date a little. You know, there's an earlier drawing of him. Another earlier drawing. A really early drawing of the car. Yeah, I do have a lot of characters. A fly. Bugnet. The transforming fly. Keep stalling for time, Rick. I'm almost ready. Okay. Burnhead, again, another sort of racing car. And some of these guys I have profiles for, too. And they're all they're created by my character, The Wiz. He creates a sentient transformer robot race. At first, they're to help him protect the city. Chill. Chill is some sort of dog, too, or polar bear or something like that. I'm not sure exactly. Colt, fighter jet. There's the fighter jet look. Crater. School. That's a school bus. There's him transformed. And I'm talking an old school bus or almost city bus looking. I tried to do some stuff is obvious, the same as, the original. But I tried to do stuff that they didn't do back then. I haven't created many new Transformers. Crux. I'm not sure what he's supposed to be. I do have some sort of spaceship type thing. I probably didn't think of everything, but and this is the Demeton symbol. Not the best drawing there, but oh no, that's what I changed it to. Sorry, I think there was a couple versions of it. I don't know which one I stuck with. There's two here. Disruptor. Another disruptor is, I think, another fighter jet. Yeah. Right there. There's what he's supposed to look like. This is Drill Master. He was supposed to be a one of those boring machines, that bore into the earth, but this is again another early version before the name made it into one of my Transformers. Came up with the name. It was supposed to be one of my bad guys. Well, he ends up being a bad guy anyways, but and this is more into Joe Master's new look. Yeah, a little boring bot. There's that original drill master. Again, I might use that design somewhere else at some point. Yes, mother. Ah, Fangs. This is what he transformed. This is his quote unquote robot mode, and he transforms into the front part of a transport truck. Hunter. This is Invader. I'm not sure what he's supposed to transform into. You know what? I'll show some of these later. I can put that down. uh, see, I got a. That's where we got to about right there. Mensa, I'm not sure what he transforms into. Needles transforms into like a rocket ship. I'm not sure how well you can see this stuff. Uh, okay, yeah, so Needles. Stinger, probably into some sort of bee or something like that. Or Wasp. Tankus, he transforms into a car. I didn't want to get. For some reason, I was thinking, didn't want to transform him into the usual, you know, the guy named like Tankus. You think he's going to transform into some sort of tank. Titano. A Bullet.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got Tower. I'm not sure what he transforms into anymore. Wagon, a pickup truck. Warpod, a space shuttle. Wrangler pickup truck. Oh, maybe. Oh, no. Wagon transforms into a paddy wagon. A police, paddy wagon. And that's about it. So, I'm not even sure. I don't think I shared that last little bit. Oh, I did.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing so I can bring up Transformers. So I can draw a Transformer.
I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Transformers.
So I think I'm gonna do Soundwave.
All right.
Stalling for time. Hey, Eagle.
It worked out well.
So how far do you think you'll get on a Transformer Bullet?
Say that. You zoomed out there for a second. What can I do and what?
I said, how far do you think you will get on drawing a Transformer?
Oh, geez, that's a good question. We'll find out. We'll find out. Let me get in here. So what's everybody saying tonight now?
Not much. There's just at the moment it seems Eagle and Mighty One are in the my chat, and I'm not listening too much to. Well, as you can probably tell, I haven't been listening too much to Drawn and Quartered. I just got the fact, you can draw whichever Transformer you want. Soundwave was probably a good choice too.
For sure.
He's a crowd favorite. For sure.
Yeah, I'm going on Drawn Quartered Fan Edition again tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they were talking about it, and I was like, yeah, I'd go on again. And they were like, all right, you're on. And I was like, okay. So I would like it's a skill that entertains me that I would like to get better at.
Yeah.
And, not necessarily do I need to, but I think I would like to. I guess that's the.
Yeah. Well, because there's times when you need to be able to draw faster.
I haven't encountered them yet.
You're not really the comic artist who makes Drawn. I'm here. Who makes Drawn and Quartered? It's usually run on Mike Miller's channel, and he's usually the one deciding a lot of the stuff. Tonight it's on John Malin's. The fan edition is usually on Chester Busby's channel. Once a month, it's supposed to get transferred to somebody in the community. So, that's, I guess, about as much as I could say. Mike, this is the first time Transformers has ever been done because Mike does not like Transformers. He drew them for a while and he's like, never again.
He doesn't like them because they're trans. I get it.
No, because they're hard to draw.
Yes and no. Like because they're so geometric, and you have to have all your angles and stuff like that. But I think it's like anything else.
Yeah, it's more like all the details on them that they've come to everybody's want on them, especially nowadays. If you were drawing Transformers back, when they originally, came out, drawing that Marvel comic. Yeah, Brian Shearer is there. But if you were drawing them back then, it wouldn't have been so bad. But, I'm not sure whether you've seen the IDW comics and stuff like that nowadays for them.
Oh yeah.
They're a lot more detailed than they were back then. So, uh, Eagle says stick figure transformers are easy. Eagle says don't vote for Bullet. He doesn't like to get votes unless he says he deserves them.
Yep.
Who's the other guy talking? His voice sounds familiar. This is Bullet from the chat earlier. Mighty One. He does have his own channel called Bullet, although his channel Bullet, as far as I know, is not working. Well, it's not working for live streams at the moment, right? But you can put up non-live stream content.
Yeah. I don't have it's funny because I don't have any channel strikes. I don't have any copyright strikes. I don't have any community guideline strikes. And I don't have an email saying why my channel can't stream, but I can't stream it. It's like says in my thing, it's like unable to stream currently. And I'm just like, all right.
Have you tried recently?
I sent them some emails. I'm not getting anything back.
Have you tried getting on and streaming with it?
It says right in the thing, as soon as I go to stream, it says like, this channel is currently unable to stream.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yep, it certainly is. I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah, I don't think. Stopping you from streaming and not telling you why?
Well, they just totally destroyed Jiminy Cricket's channel. They just copyright struck him into the ground, and he just sketches stuff. Like he's not even like really doing anything like playing games or reviewing anything or stuff like that. So I'm not sure what the deal is with YouTube lately, but
yeah, well, they came down, as you know, or may or may not know, on a lot of conservative, like Crowder and all that.
Yeah, but like none of us have anything to do with that. Like,
yeah. I know my whatchamacallit the other night, last night actually, my Batman stream, because of the music in it. Well, not that I got anything with it, except somebody wants to monetize my stuff.
Yeah.
Right now I use Google Hangouts. Mighty. Normally I have the music off. I don't know how it got turned on enough to, warrant them saying, yeah, we want to monetize this for somebody else. Us.
Yeah. Well, unless it's Warner Brothers, I would tell whoever it is to get to stepping.
Well, I don't care. There was 8 views on it last night, and I doubt it's ever going to get much more than that. You want to try and monetize it for yourself? Fine.
Yeah. I think it's the principle of it, though. Like,
yeah, well, it was just the scores in it because it's not for the music, In some of the quote unquote fight scenes, the score music comes up or whatever.
Yeah.
At the beginning of it, or plays a bit throughout it, or whatever. It's like. But, not much you can do. Yeah, I can fight it, but it's like, what's the use? And I get where you mean the principle. He didn't have, Eagle saying he didn't have anything on Jiminy Cricket's channel. Okay. Mighty says, gotta go, guys. I'll check back later. This was fun. Okay. See you later. Good having you.
Where are we going here? Yeah, I'm trying to get into the habit of like keeping it small on my screen, sketching it out so that I can see it small and then bring it in to kind of like fix it.
That's Is that supposed to be Optimus?
Yep.
Well, it's looking good. Eagle says, "Now I'm all alone." Oh well, you'll live. I'm surprised Scott's not here on the panel.
Maybe he's sleeping.
Well, he was in the chat on what's his name's earlier, El Guapo.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So what was awake? He said something about eating, but that was like an hour ago. More? So it doesn't usually take an hour to eat, I don't think. Can you guys hear those guys in the background or not?
A tiny bit.
Okay.
Not enough that it bothering me or anything.
I guess I was wondering that and how much you could actually hear what they were saying. Not that it doesn't matter. Just I was thinking, I hear you, right? If you were able to hear them. Joshua says, "You're never alone. One is the loneliest number there's ever been."
That's true.
Eagle says, "I'm still alone." You know what?
Maybe bigger. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but like the thing is like I like the challenge. I like the idea of forcing myself to learn a new aspect, and maybe it'll be useful someday.
Yeah.
My life will be like dependent upon if I can render something in enough time before a baby dies or something, and we'll get it done.
Yep.
Okay. Do. Some future baby may very well be saved by what I do here today.
Yeah. Rick, download Backbone Prologue.
Oh yeah. That's good. Oh, man.
It's not coming out too bad for as quick as I'm doing it. Ted, tell Bullet to stop drawing Ninja Turtle Transformers.
We're getting there.
Transform and roll out. Evan is here. Hey, Evan.
Evan von Scriver?
Yes, the one that subscribes to the scribing.
Doo-doo. See, my goal is to even start late and still finish it. That'd be sweet.
Yeah, well, we did start late, so we started later than them. And well, mine's still coming up pretty good, I'd say.
I have to look up on my other screen. Oh yeah, I see the blue. Oh yeah, Soundwave, nice.
Soundwave Ravage eject operation infiltration. Rick, what's your opinion on the Razer Phone 2? I have no idea what it is. Wait, is that an axe now? Yes. Prime has an axe. He's got an axe to grind with you.
Yep.
Because Prime has had an axe, an energy axe. Actually, he transforms his hand into an energy axe.
Yep. I had a toy. He had a proper axe with it too. He has the energy axe, and Megatron had a mace.
Yeah. Evan says, D&Q ever start on time? No, I don't think so. Not since maybe the first episode. Okay, 5 tickets, laugh out loud. I have 63 tickets. What are they of? Evan? Eagle says, 5 tickets, laugh out loud. We need marsupial to launder more lineo. Oh, I guess it's for...
Oh, D-Live. Yeah. That D-Live money.
There's no more lemons? I am liking this sound wave, though. I'll be back in a second.
Sure.
Can you guys talk a little not so loud? Sorry. You weren't. As hence by saying, can you talk a little less louder? I don't try. Rick, he'll run us out to D Live. Arrest him! Arrest me? What for? What I do now?
Anybody doing anything super cool on the Pro Edition?
I don't know. Somebody's doing Bumblebee and I think Sparkplug.
Oh, nice. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Gary Shipman's doing Prime's head.
Nice. The easy way out. That's what I figured there would be a lot of just, here's a robot head.
Oh.
You know, because you can draw just a basically a helmet.
Somebody's doing a Prime torso.
Nice.
You know too.
I suppose I should pull something up so I can see the chat.
Our chat or their chat?
Our chat.
Well, somebody's doing Starscream, it looks like.
Oh, nice. Nice. Do, 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 do. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Okay. Let's get in there.
Let's see whether we can find out. Well, I think we got I'm not sure whether it's the same star screen or another star screen. Star screen. Oh.
There's a battle of Starscreams raging.
I think we got another Prime here. So Canadian hockey uses sticks instead of canes and cardboard instead of.
Yes.
Well, somebody's doing a Kree.
Kree?
You know, the female Autobot?
Oh, RC.
Well, there's two. There's ARCEE, a Kree. A Kree. And and somebody's really skimping and just doing a robot foot with some women next to it.
Yeah. Lazy. But I am not surprised.
Yeah, same here. Well, you know what we're doing right now? We're doing Canadian not and quartered. Since we're both Canadians here. We're doing Canadian not and quartered. I didn't know JP opens his chest, says Evan.
JP streaming tonight?
I don't know. I don't know why Evan said that. maybe something about my what's his name here? Soundwave. Can't believe I forgot Soundwave's name. Uh, I should do Transformers more often.
Yeah, they're fun. It's just
Plus,
the thing that makes them hard is that you have to just kind of get that square, blocky cube stuff right.
yeah, well, it also depends on which version you go with too. The movie versions aren't so square and blocky, and some of the more later ones aren't either. Uh, Evan says more Maximals and Predacons. Okay, there's Cheetor, Dinobot, Rat Trap.
Mm-hmm.
Do we got? Oh, I do got Pterosaur as well up there, and I got some of the ones that never even made it into the cartoon. Draw brick. Well, I'm trying to draw Soundwave at the moment, Devin.
Can't you see he's working?
Okay, I need to get. Hopefully, I can get a good look at Soundwave.
Yeah, I was looking at that Extractors book that we're going to be doing on the fan edition tomorrow. It looks interesting.
Cool. I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, just like a space, it's kind of like a space adventure team kind of thing.
After I'm done, Evan. After I'm done drawing Soundwave here. He's trying.
Oh, I also picked up an exciting, fun game for my channel, Astro Boy on the PlayStation 2. Very excited.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, very excited about that.
I'm not sure whether I ever played it or not, but I remember it.
Yeah, there was a cartoon and everything for that newer Astro Boy in like 2004.
Yeah. I've got at least, I'd say, Evan, I've probably got at least 20 Beast Wars Transformers. I think.
You went all in.
Oh, that's not nowhere near all of them.
Oh yeah.
Now on the show, yeah, that's about all of them. You know, there's what 5 maybe per team, but for the actual Transformers that they bring out for kids to buy, they have nowhere near that many. I mean, they have way more than that.
Yeah.
Eagle says to tell you to play the GameCube Teen Titans game.
Okay. I have the Teen Titans game for 3DS. For sure. And it's not great. Let's get here.
I would like to put one of the tapes with them.
Boom. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Yeah, see, the thing is I'm like bizarrely competitive about dumb things. And so like when I see people, no, like when I see people that can crank something out really fast, because like I actually like to, you know, do things to a certain standard. And I like to, you know, like do finished pieces and be like, hey, this is, you know, a finished piece and it look a certain way. And so when I see other people that can kind of get that thing that gets close to it in a short period of time, it's an impressive skill to me.
Yeah.
You know, even though it's not like a completed piece, but like, you know. What were you going to say, Rick?
Oh, Eagle says, what? Teen Titans for game for 3DS? Did my ears hear wrong?
Yep.
And then he says, don't bullet, he'll never get my crown.
I don't want your crown. You can keep your crown.
What if we crown you? Like, Okay. Are you hearing me?
Who, me? I'm hearing you.
Okay, just because things weren't seeming to move there for a second on my computer screen, so because I went, Ukraine like this.
Mm-hmm.
Bullet was timed up the eagle for 300 seconds. Oh wow, that does a lot of harm to Bullet.
Yeah. Don't know what I'm gonna do. Do 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 do. So is it literally just Eagle and Evan in the chat?
Unless there's somebody else out there, yeah.
Hilarious.
Hey guys, make sure you share and like this.
There we go. There we go.
Okay, so get Rumble in here.
Frenzy and Rumble and Ravage.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure whether I'll put any others in. I could probably easily put Frenzy in.
Razorbeak.
Laserbeak, not Razorbeak.
What was the cat? What was the Black Panther one?
That was Ravage.
Ravage, yeah. Black Ravage. Oh, yeah, and there was Frenzy and Rumble. They were the same, just the color swap.
Yeah, and there was Buzzsaw and Laserbeak.
Yep.
They were the basic same. They had a dinosaur one. I forget what it was
Oh,
called.
yeah. It was orange. It was like a rhino.
Yeah, well,
That one?
Right? They ended up bringing out some other the ones that we just mentioned were all the original ones that were at the beginning of the series.
Mm-hmm.
But they sometime at some point, at least for the toys, they bring out more. Not sure what all the tapes were.
Yeah, and then I remember Blaster had like a yellow lion and like a whole bunch of weird ones.
Yeah.
Would it be better if you're on the stream? You guys should come on. You guys could come on, chat it up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be more than willing to give you guys the link.
Evan's been on streams before for sure.
Yeah. Well, the DC Universe Online, which we should be doing Saturday. If you want to join, if you've got the time and want to join in, Bullet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was on stream once, never again. Says Eagle.
Oh, really? What stream?
You go, what stream? And I go, why? Gotta love that.
This is I mean, what better time to go on? There's like literally 4 people. do, do, do. Do, 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 do.
Okay, so there we have Rumble. Should I put any more characters in? Any more?
Go with your heart. Go with your heart. Let it guide you.
Pardon?
Okay, let's get in here. Tighten it up. What kind of time do we have? What are we doing for time?
We probably got about an hour, just under. It is 11:34 right now. I'm not sure exactly what time they started, but why what?
am I yeah, why am I asking
Eagle
what
just
time it is?
sad face.
I can hear you're listening to Manny, right?
No, not right now. Manny's.
I was like I was like, I can swear I can hear Manny.
Yeah, you do hear people in the background talking from me, but it's not on stream.
Oh, okay.
It's my mom and my friend in the other room. They talk too loud.
Oh, that's the sound of the police.
Yeah, that's somewhere. Actually, I'm not sure that's police or something else.
The murder squads. Gotcha. They don't talk very much about the Canadian murder squads, but they're out there. Murdering and killing.
There's Robert his head.
Nice.
Maybe we'll do this shoulders. Okay, I'm back. Where'd you go, Eagle? Where'd you go? So we've got Rumble, Ravage. Should have, you know what? I should do Laserbeak. The three, I'd say the three famous. Eagle says, "Rick, your stream cost me a lino." Oh well, you'll live.
How did it cost him a lino?
Guess it has something to do with D Live. The live? I don't know. Maybe they're dead.
I see.
But that does mean D Live stole 14 lino from us.
They can't have my lino. They'll never take me or my lino alive. Is that why it's called D Live? The D stands for death. Do.
Okay, fine print has struck again. I think there was the first time JP ever opened a chest. I claim fine print as OC. He will be the perfect villain. Ha 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 ha!
Okay.
Says Eagle. And then Evan laughs out loud.
Do.
Okay, so I think I did a version of Laserbeak, anyways.
You might have to use some, Evan. You might have to use some programming, like some HTML, because if you want to do certain things and have multiple outcomes, or you want to add in certain variables, you're going to have to do some programming. But you can with Tyranno Builder or whatever the other visual novel maker is, you can make a basic one with no programming. But
Stop contradicting me, Bullet. I live in a fantasy world.
okay. I'll try not to do it again.
I'll try and do it again. Although I didn't do it this time. Except for not doing straight lines completely. Eagle says, I claim Evan's Fantasy World as my stick figures visual novel.
Nice.
Evan says, but did I tell you about my latest mistake?
Oh, no. What's your latest mistake?
Let me guess. It's contradicting Bullet. Evan says, I bought Pixel Game Maker 10.
Oh, really?
That's 65?
Oh, MV, yeah. How is that a mistake, though? Like, if you're going to mess with it and have fun with it, seems all right. It's no programming possible in JavaScript. Oh, okay. I mean, I think all those things are good for just kind of figuring out, like, if it's something you want to do or if it's something you're interested in learning more about.
uh, people, but I can prototype with sprites, I guess.
Yeah, why not? What are you prototyping? That's the real question. I mean, Unreal Engine is free. Technically, if you want to get down to it, you can use Unreal Engine for free, and they don't charge you until you actually put out a game with it. So, depending on what you're looking to do, and how big your project is.
How much do you know? How much they charge you once you do put your project out?
It's a percentage, like it's like a small fee based on sales and stuff. And if you don't fall into a certain sales bracket, they don't charge you and stuff like that.
Oh, that's good. I would. There's probably going to be some awesome pieces tonight in that draw along. I'm going to have to make sure I put this up, scan it in. But probably won't get the pros pick. That would be neat to get the pros pick some week. But
Just write mail and militia on it. It'll help.
oh, good night. Hey, JP. you just got here. Evan says Unity is free too. And Godot. Blender, you can't do it. Can you create a game with Blender? Blender's free too.
Yeah, I don't think they charge you if you're just trying to learn it and mess with stuff. As long as you're not charging money for it, I don't think they care. And I know for if you're putting your stuff on the Epic Games Store, they were waiving that fee for a lot of people as well. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just round that edge. Yeah, hey JP, what's going on?
Yes, Bullet is here. And we got Soundwave and Frenzy and Ravage and Laserbeak and I said Soundwave. And we got Optimus Prime.
Yeah, we're getting there. Do. Oh yeah, it's coming together. It's coming together. Just have to look up on the other screen there. Oh, you're going to bed, are you, JP? Too bad. You're not tanking tonight, or did you already tank?
Thank you, JP.
Mm-hmm.
JP says he's already shipped Blender and
oh yeah, that's right. This warships.
is open source. I have a license for Pixel and Visual Novel Makers.
Do, do, do. So is anybody doing anything cool on that stream or what?
Is there anybody what?
Is anybody doing anything cool on the Pro Edition?
I'm not sure what they're doing. Well, we said a few of them earlier. Oh, somebody's got a nice fight scene. Looks like a couple of the jets, or no, Jetfire and maybe Starscream
Oh, nice.
battle in robot mode. Oh, that might have been somebody doing. I don't think that was somebody there. I think that was a draw along.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But still, that's good for a draw. It was looking good for a draw along. Well, that's an Evan's showing. Not Evan.
What's Evan showing?
Edwin. He's showing the draw along stuff
Gotcha.
people put in, which I have yet to put in. I'm gonna put this in. Once I get it at least outlined. Let's see. If Brian Shear doesn't win, I'll be surprised, says Eagle. Evan says Pro Edition is trash. Is Backbone pretty much seven with animals, says Evan? I'm not sure. Have you seen the movie? I don't know what movie you're talking about.
You didn't play? Oh, you're talking about the demo. Yeah. I don't want to get into spoiler territory.
It's familiar in some ways. We should force Rick to Backbone.
Oh.
Rick, get Backbone. What is Backbone?
It's a game on Steam. It's a kind of detective game, but you play a raccoon, but he's like, anthropomorphized raccoon, so he's in a trench coat.
So just a detective version of Rocket?
Yeah, kind of. Seems pretty cool from what I played of it.
How much is it?
Oh, it's free. It's a prologue for a game that's coming out. So they give you this demo to try it and see if you want to buy it. It's an indie game. It's made in Canada, actually. I think it's in Vancouver.
Cool. I do have Steam. Steam. It's where I got my Arkham stuff for the computer.
Yep.
I got a question.
Yep, sure.
You use the trainers that you can find on the internet on the stuff for Steam?
Trainers?
Yeah, game trainers.
Oh, shit, no, I don't use any of that stuff.
So you would know one way or another. Okay. It's just because I've got 3 of the Arkham games. I got Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight. I beat the first 3.
Mm-hmm. That's right, Eagle.
And I'm technically on the PS3, or no, PS4. My buddy has a PS4, although it's down at the moment and I can't go over to his place and play it anytime soon. So, But I am like all the way close to the end where I'm I'm pretty sure it's close to the end. But I'm battling Jason Todd and his tank thing, although they don't tell you it's Jason Todd. But
yeah.
I figured out who the Arkham Knight was pretty fast in the game. Myself, The Batman character doesn't know, obviously, but I do. And it's like, come on, this is Jason Todd. But I've got it on a computer, and I thought, okay, maybe I'm having a little bit of a tough time. I was having a little bit of a tough time on PS3. I figured if I can get there, fairly fast, and use a trainer for unlimited energy or whatever, so you can't blow up my Batmobile.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
I see.
Well, and then again, I'm assuming you've played. Sorry if I give you any spoilers.
Oh no, I've played the Arkham games. Yeah, we're good.
Have you beat number 4?
Yeah.
Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't tell me what happens.
Okay.
Obviously, Batman's gonna figure out that it's Jason Todd, but
or will he?
Todd will actually reveal who he is somehow.
Yeah, will he die, never knowing?
Eagle saying he's played the Batmobile simulator.
Nice. I want to get the Batman for VR for PS4, the PlayStation VR Batman. I want to play that.
Yeah.
It's cheap now, so I'll probably pick it up at some point.
What, the VR unit? Or
No,
the game?
I have the VR unit. I just, you know, I don't know. I rarely buy, except for things here and there. But I don't buy or pre-order a lot of games. I typically, unless it's like an import or something like that with that Daedalus game.
Yeah.
Honestly, like when the big games come out, like the Assassin's Creeds and the Call of Duty type games, those big games that come out for $80 or $60 or whatever, they're like half price in 3 months. So I just wait. You know what I mean? And so,
Oh yeah.
But
I'm
unless it's something special, I don't pre-order anything.
Yeah. I don't really go for. I think I usually try and wait till the game's down a bit or get it somewhere used because $90 for a video game is just no, thank you.
Yeah. Well, I paid like, geez, it was like $125 for that Daedalus game that I got. But they're sold out. They're out of print. They're out of stock. They might have printed 3,000 of those special editions for that game.
Yeah.
So I was pretty stoked to get that game and have a physical copy of it.
Yeah, well, it's probably something that's slightly different because, like you said, there's only a limited number, and it's like you had to go somewhere else to get it, other than your local Walmart.
Yeah. Yeah, and it came with like an art book and a soundtrack and all that stuff. Yeah, well, I could stream it, Eagle, but I wanted to have all the streams on my Bullet channel. I didn't want to put them on my Temple Arcadia channel. The Jake Hunter game for 3DS is awesome. It is awesome. Like the first case in it is great. Yeah, I absolutely recommend the any of the Jake Hunter games. They're all great. My only problem with there's 2 DS Jake Hunter games, and the second one that has a few more cases on it has a really bad translation. And I really hate the translation in it. It makes Jake Hunter seem like a douchebag, for lack of a better term. And so I hate that translation, but the first one is really good. So yeah. But there are a ton of Jake Hunter games. There's like, I don't know, 17 or 18 Jake Hunter games.
This would have been so much better if I used a ruler for everything. But that's the problem. You're using a ruler for this. Take a long, long time.
Yeah, I do need to play Red Johnson Chronicles. Okay, Knuckles. Ghost of the Dusk is the only one that's on 3DS that came out here. And you might have a hard time finding it. And then there's Phantom of Eyes is the next one that's coming out. It's got an English release date. But yeah, Ghost of the Dusk is really good. I recommend it. It has, the first case is like really long, and then it has a bunch of other cases that are like 2-3 hours long. It's really good. It's really if you have a 3DS, 100% get Ghost of the Dusk.
Oh, somebody did Optimus Prime and put wolf milk on his one shoulder.
Nice.
A wolf with a moon behind it and a leader one behind it. That's got to be fan art. Or, draw along type stuff.
Now, why do you say that, Evan? Just in general, they've been screwing people over, or what's the deal? Has there been a wider word on why they've been pulling streaming from people, or what's the deal? It hasn't been 3 months. E3 was last week. Yeah, I went to look into it a bit more, and whenever I looked on the community forums, there were people saying that they had theirs struck as well. So I'm not sure how widespread it is. Because if it's just the fact that Ubisoft has to go, oh no, don't worry about it. I'm not sure how long it'll take. Optimus. Oh, he needs an Autobot logo. Yes. So how does that game run on your computer, Rick? That Arkham game?
Oh, you mean like does it run good or
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
It's all right. It's a bit slow or sluggish at times. I'm not sure why. Like I got 8 gigs of RAM, but I'm not sure what the video processor is and all that.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to. I think it said somewhere it's supposed to be a gaming laptop, but that's a fairly old game, so. Well, depends on how you consider old, but
yeah, some stuff's beefy and just needs that extra little bit of power.
But I'm also I run what's the name on it? Not too bad. It's a lot slower, and that's Arkham Knight. So. Says Fairpoint, it's been 12 weeks. Okay, not sure what that means. Probably referring to you, and says, Evan says it'll be 90 days. They hit Elliot for drawing Hellboy, and he still doesn't have his drawing stream back. They're
Really?
hitting for drawing?
How's that work? That's not copyright. What the fuck? Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, that's crazy. That's what they hit him for, drawing Hellboy? Is that why they took Jiminy down? Because when he said his stream got taken down, I was like, he just draws comic book characters. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I was just like, why would he get a copyright strike for drawing on his channel? And so if that's what that's about, if he got a copyright strike for drawing Hellboy, that's insane. Like,
all of us drawing channels are in trouble in that case.
Yeah, that seems outrageous.
Hey, Art of Reed.
But yeah, if that's true, that's crazy.
Oh, somebody had Lone Star's head chopped off.
Nice. Are they still all mad at Mike?
For the stuff from like a week or two ago or whatever?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Him and Ethan made up.
Kissed and made up, did they?
I hope they didn't kiss. That'd be gross.
Yeah. All kinds of tongue. So why did Jimmy's channel get banned then? Or nuked or whatever?
Well, nuked would be different. That'd be, some moron doing it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just they make it really hard for you to do anything on the platform if they're constantly going to go after people for nothing.
Yeah, or they're going to start losing money. Because nobody will be streaming.
Well, all the big people will still be streaming. That's the problem.
Yeah, they will be, but people watch the small people too. I don't know. Look at how, not that there's a lot of people here, but, I have 4 or 5 people here watching me right now.
Yeah, but they don't care about people that only have a handful of people watching. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, they care about big numbers.
Yeah, but eventually that could be big numbers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because PewDiePie once had, or is PewDiePie, whatever. He once had, the numbers I had. Maybe not for long, but he had them.
Yeah, it's true enough.
Oh, heck, even the box office artist who just hit 1 million. He went a couple years ago. He had it. He stopped streaming for months on end or whatever. Stopped putting up videos. Even says I care deeply. The other reader also said Transformers, eh? Hey, Reed, you're probably working, but you want to come in? Make it even more of a Canadian stream? The Canadian and drawn, something like that.
Canadian and quartered.
Yeah, but do we really want ourselves to sound like we're getting quartered?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It'd be neat. He says I can't. He can't today. Yeah. John and Quarter, the Canadian version. You know, we have the Canadian version of American Idol, the Canadian version of Big Brother, and all that.
Yeah, that is a problem.
So why not the Canadian version of Drawn and Quartered? No Americans allowed. On the panel. You can watch.
Oh, so somebody hit him for posting all those links and stuff, spam botting. I suppose an algorithm could see that and think he was spamming for links and spamming for posts that go outside of YouTube. I see. That makes sense.
What's that? Rage. Eagles raging over my thought, I think.
What?
The Drawn and Quartered Canadian edition, no Americans on the panel.
I love it. Get owned, non-Canadians.
I'd host that. The Americans can watch. They just can't come on.
Yeah. They like to watch.
Detective, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're trying to say there, Evan.
But I like it. So are you seriously thinking about making a game, Evan, or are you just messing around?
Okay, so let's see. You know what? I'm not sure what time we started exactly, but I'm giving us less time than them because they're probably almost done. And I know I want to put mine into.
You want to make a real game, you don't want to profit from it. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay, then you can make something for Cross Comics. I'll profit from it. Street Fighter type game.
Yeah, that's a lot harder. Got to draw all the sprites. Got to draw every sweep and crouch and kick and.
Okay, I don't think we need a straw poll to do this, since there's only two of us. It won't be so anonymous, but I don't think me or Bullet will get mad.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I don't even care about the thing. I just like the idea of trying to get the ideas out of my head faster and get to the point where I'm like, oh, okay, this could be a finished piece, or I could do something else with it, like, or throw it away or whatever, like I just interested in honing that skill.
Okay, so where's my lid? Oh, there. Okay, so let's see. We'll push that up a bit. Okay, so for everybody, there is mine with Rat Trap, Cheetor, and Dinobot.
So
Dinobot.
are we done? Are we hands down?
Yeah, I guess I know.
Okay.
Yeah. You can put it. You can keep putting lines on until I put it on you, or even then.
All right. I'm just doodling.
I'm not being as strict as him. So, there's me. I guess you put an R for me and a B for Bullet. His prime. For who you vote for. More action figure says. Well, Evan. So, do you vote for Soundwave or do you vote for Prime? I guess it, or you could go S or P. P for Prime, S for Soundwave.
There you go. Optimus Prime, as done as he's getting with this in this time limit.
Yeah.
Done and done.
So please, people vote for either Evan or Bullet or myself.
I don't have. Where are we at here? I have a custom Starscream that I painted and did from a different Transformer a while back. I don't know where that is.
Well, I think they're about to do the votes there, so
Oh, really?
I think they're showing off the pieces. I haven't put an E. We need a B. Or a B or an R.
I'll take
What type?
Yeah, I'll take a B or a J.
A B, a BJ. Or he'll take a P as well.
Yeah. An LMNOP.
And of course, I'm R or S.
But yeah,
I just don't feel like making the straw pull up at this point.
Yeah. It's all good. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Got a nice quick little Optimus Prime out there.
And they just put the straw poll in the chat over there.
Oh, did they?
So I'm gonna go vote. I don't know what everybody's look like. I'm just being nice to Manny.
Nice. Yeah, give Manny that pity vote.
Oil spill Manny from Good Dog.
Yeah, I would. Like, are you talking like platformer or beat 'em up for 2D? Like, or like, what is your end game? What is your end game? Oh, Slick Jimmy's on. Cheesecake Challenge. Slick Jimmy.
Evan says he votes for me.
There you
And he says platform. Do you?
Oh yeah, it was like a
So-
side-scrolling platformer. Nice. You should check out Wonder Boy and the Dragon's Trap, the 2D like remake of it. It looks gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. Yeah, Wonder Boy and the Dragon's
Oh,
Trap.
Brian's in the win there
Do, do, do,
for
do.
the Transformers. Not surprising.
Where's mail in that? There, I'll click on my mail-in button.
Oh, you're voting for Malin?
No. I just wanted to click on his channel. I just want to see what they're. I see RC. I see some girls. That must be Ink Spot. Yeah, Ink Spot. Choked again. I like it. Mhm.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to get it in. I could go. I'm not sure whether they voted for the thing.
Yeah.
Thing. I'll put that to Edwin tomorrow. Put that in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Show it off my channel.
I'm 100% all about 2D side scrollers, platformers, adventure games, 2D visual novels. Oh,
Metroidvania style, says Eagle. So Eagle, who are you voting for? Me or the only Bullet?
man. Backdoor Bumblebee. Terrifying.
Somebody finally said it.
Yeah.
Eagle says, I vote for Shiva LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf, the beef. Vote for the beef.
Evan says, vote for Bullet. They have to fight to the death.
I like it. I like it.
How do we vote due to the death?
Mhm. Okay. Matt Weldon's looks pretty good. Prime and RC.
I already voted for you, Manny. Are you going to vote for me?
Never.
Or are you going to vote for Bullet?
Yeah. Nice.
Here,
Yeah.
I'll give you a second vote. I'll give you a second vote, Manny.
Yeah. We started late and had a fraction of the time.
Trying to find mail-in here.
Ooh, that looks good.
Nobody's going to beat Sheaver, Brian. Saying.
Yeah, I think this is the first time I've drawn the Transformer in decades. Like easily decades.
Well, I gave you a second vote, Manny. There's still a few behind mail-in, unfortunately. Everybody, go vote for Manny.
I already voted.
Vote on your computer and vote on your phone. 2 votes.
Yeah. Vote twice, vote often. Oh, I could have done I should have done a dinosaur Grimlock. That would have been great. Never even thought.
So, Manny, do you vote for my Soundwave and his cassettes? Or do you vote for Optimus Prime?
Yeah. You got to get in there.
Oh, you're one away from Matt. You're one away, Manny. One away.
Oh, a story of Stone and Stone.
Hey, Evan, you can go over there and not say a word. All you have to do is hit the straw poll link.
Well, I won't Evan go over there. Is he afraid of it?
Go vote for Manny. No, you did not make a mistake.
Will they boot you out as soon as you go in, Evan? Is that what's going to happen? I'm telling you. Get in there.
So, if I go to mail-ins, I'm dropping links left and right.
What for?
I'll have to drop a link if you don't have a wrench. We just got to support our friend Manny.
Someone's saying in the chat that Nasser had a nervous breakdown. What? I don't think so.
Anyone can post links in there. What? He doesn't have the restriction? Jeez, I wish I would have known that. I do now, so.
Weird. I'm not sure why he wouldn't block it.
Oh, Manny and John are tied. 18 for 18.
Oh. Yeah, Chromie is a Transformer.
What you're talking about? Okay, Ken.
Yeah, I like how people are like posting stuff that they supposedly drew, 2 years ago, spent a decade on, and then came back. So funny. Oh, I bet you it does.
I told Malin I'd unsub and never return unless he starts blocking links. I'm a man of my word. Let's see. Let's see if we can. We got 2 watching here. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. You got to get it
4.
done.
I'm going to copy the link for this and go paste it in Malin's thing. Oh, I did! I put my link in!
That's funny. That's funny that he let you do it.
That's see Malin. Bullet, tell me about your game, says Evan.
My game, well, I've talked about it before, but basically there is still actually, like, there's a comic. I'm doing a full proper comic. But the game is basically the comic, but in visual novel form. But it also, where the book is canon, the game has split routes. You can do things or explore things that you couldn't see in the comic. So basically, where the trade paperback thing will be canon, it'll be that story that actually happened. The game will allow you to go down different paths, or if you were supposed to go and do something in the book, you cannot do that in the game. And so somebody could die that wouldn't have died in the book, or there'll be different endings. There'll be good ending, bad ending, stuff like that. But yeah, like, basically it's just like a huge reason for even like making the game is because the comic book industry is is so crappy. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I do really want to make a comic book, but the way the market is, I don't want to put in a year of work to sell to 50 people or 100 people. It doesn't make sense. So if you're going to put the time in, you might as well reach as many people as you can. And so you could get people that play the game and never buy the book, or buy the book and never play the game. Or you could get people who play the game and go, oh, there's a book for this, and buy it. You know what I mean? So I absolutely want to reach as many people as humanly possible. And so I want my time to be worthwhile. I want the time spent, to actually reach people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's cool, like, to have a group of people that really like your work and want to support your work. But, you know what I mean? I want as many people as humanly possible to see and read and enjoy and hopefully look at my work and go, oh, that's awesome. Like, that's super cool, or whatever. And, I don't want to limit it to just, a handful of comic books.
Oh, that is definitely good.
Yeah. It's just a lot of extra work. That's just the way it is, But hopefully in the end, it's all worthwhile.
Oh, Manny is beating Malin!
Nice.
Ah! Ah! Thank you. We got Soundwave, Ravage, Rumble, and Laserbeak.
Nice.
Okay. And I did it probably in less time than you. Because we started, I'm not sure whether we started at the same time or later. Well, I started drawing later because I was showing off my original Transformers.
Well, I didn't even come in here till 12.
Oh, wow.
Like,
oh, Malin went ahead of you. He's at 22.
because like when I came in, it was almost an hour into them starting the show.
Yeah. Well, I think I had started like a couple seconds before you came in. Yeah, 3 votes isn't a lot though. That means you need 4. As long as him not go up 1 though. You were ahead of him. You were at 19 and he was at 18 for a second.
Yeah, that Malin militia will get you.
Unfortunately, I don't have anybody here to say go vote for you. Or not that many. I was telling them earlier, as you heard. I gave you 2 votes.
2 votes?
Yeah, one on my computer and one on my phone. But at least you're coming in 5th, it looks like, Manny. But Malin's overtaken Matthew. I didn't even see anybody's pieces. Who's tonight?
Yeah, I went over and quickly looked. I liked Matthew Weldon. Like, the funny thing is I love Matthew Weldon's work. I hate his faces. Like, there's just something about when he does the human faces. He does these really weird, like, faces that just kind of just put me off. But his art is amazing otherwise.
That's the results. Hopefully, it'll take you to where you can actually vote. Evan, I just put the link in our chat. I should have done that earlier. Made it easier.
Boom. There you go.
Evan's got 4 or 5 accounts. It's more whether he can, whether he's got a VPN. Oh, Manny, you're up to 20.
There you go. 50-second colors. Optimus Prime is in.
The question is, where's Joshua with a VPN when you need him?
Yeah, really though. Really though.
Malin has taken up 3rd place.
Oh, the voting. The voting. I'll show you something fun though that I was working on.
Uh-huh. It says I do not have a VPN.
See, this is the real gyms.
But Malin's actually taking up 2nd place.
Get in there, Malin. Why is he 2nd?
Brian Shearer's there, and he's done Transformers for quote unquote a living.
No, I mean that's like, why is he even that high up?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know the pieces, and Malin Militia.
Yeah. Oh, you don't have a VPN, Evan? Because then you can just refresh it and just keep voting.
I do not have a VPN either.
Yeah. Here's how I was talking to somebody in the Discord for the Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition the other day, and we were talking about Cyber 6. And so I was drawing a Cyber 6 piece for fun, and
yeah, I remember that. I watched that a little bit.
yeah, that was a great show.
Yeah.
And so
I don't think I ever saw it from the beginning to the end, but I saw a few episodes.
Yeah.
Well, maybe more than a few, but
there's clean line work when you have time to do clean line work. That's what clean line work looks like.
Lock it on bullets. 7.
But yeah, the shading layer, got a nice little color layer in there. I was roughing in the background, seeing how that looked. We'll see how it goes. No, this is. I mean, it looks quite a bit different than the actual character in the show and in the comic. I like to do things in my own style. But it's based on the Cyber 6 character. Yeah.
Yeah, he said he thought it was your own original character.
No, not my OC.
Actually, Malin and Ellis are tied for 2nd, with Matthew Weldon down by 1 for 3rd. Guess that makes Mandy 4th.
Nice.
But since we know who's won over there, we're basically done our pieces.
Yeah, 100%.
And only one person voted in our chat. They voted for me, so I guess I went here.
Hush Girl is not a real character, Evan. Hush Girl is a female version of Hush from Batman. You remember? Do you not remember that group chat, like in that stream? And I was like, yeah, that'd be a really cool character, Hush Girl. And then somebody was like, oh yeah. And then I was like, I should draw that. That sounds cool. And then I drew Hush Girl. Like Batgirl or whoever. That's even why I made her hair red. Because I was like, yeah, she would be, a former Batgirl or Batwoman based on, the way Hush works in the Batman comics. But yeah, I do like Hush Girl. So I like the design.
Hush was never Batman, but it was somebody he grew up with. So Hush Girl could be somebody.
Could be Vicky Vale. Could be Vicky Vale. Huh? Rainbows. Do you want to see something, Evan, that's actually from the book?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, hold on here. I'm going to close this. No, we don't need to save changes. Hold on. There you go.
So, Manny, if you're still listening, what Transformer did you draw? Ooh, scary.
A waifu is a wife. It's when Japanese say wife, they say waifu.
I don't think that's really what it's supposed to be, but
yeah. Oh, Dillard wants to see Transformers. Hold on. Here's our Transformers, Dillard.
That's his Optimus Prime with and without color.
Oh, get in there. Oh, I hope this strobe light. I hope a Pokemon has a baby and the children fall on his face and drools.
And there's my Soundwave with Rumble, Ravage, and Laserbeak.
Yeah. And we started really late, Dillard. It was like 12 o'clock when we started. Or 8 o'clock, I guess, where you are. Oh, you're engaged to Hush Girl. Nice. But you don't even know what she looks like under the bandages. That's the thing. You're just living on a prayer.
So, Dillard, whose Transformer do you love? It says, those look goodish, I guess. Hey, they were done in like an hour and a half or less.
See, I'm not going for goodish. I'm going for better. I'm going for getting the idea out faster. It's just like one of those. It's just a weird thing where it's like a skill that I just want to improve. And so I was just like, yeah, let's see if we can crank these out. Let's see if we can get better at getting the idea down before I would take it to a finished piece. I'm going on Drawing Quarter Fan Edition again tomorrow too, just because. I like the idea of having that shortened time and trying to get those thoughts out. Just work on that skill.
So whose do you vote for, Dillard? Do you vote for mine or do you vote for Bullets? Is it Prime or Soundwave? Soundwave and Crew.
And a crew. Do, 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 do. And see, I appreciate that, Dillard. I appreciate because we did it. I did that in less than an hour. Huh? Less than an hour. I'm very excited about that. You know what I'm saying? So, thank you. I appreciate it.
I like the ones on Rick's page on the bottom, but Bullets is way more finished. Rick's looks like a coloring page with no detail. I vote bullet, and that's what I say about that. Okay, well, we each got one vote, bullet.
Woohoo!
We're tied. Yay!
Yeah, no, it's fun. Like I do like you know, working on that skill, because usually I would like lay things out and mess around and like do a bunch of thumbnails and like just kind of like marinate over what I'm doing, and I'll be like, oh, I don't like that, or I like that arm up here, or I'm going to change this around, you know. And this is like forces you to make decisions now, and I like that. I like being forced and locked into what I've done and seeing where it goes. Yeah, for me, it's all about iteration. 100%, Evan. It is all about iteration, like, because you can be working on something and have your head down and then get up and walk away and come back. And yeah, definitely, absolutely, Dillard, you should go on. You should go on tomorrow. That'd be awesome. Get in there and talk some mess to these kids. Yeah, it's tomorrow's Extractors. It's a Indiegogo book. Pixel wanted to put them on, so we're doing that Extractors book. And there's women on the team, so I like that. I'm gonna draw some women tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, but if I get up and walk away, like if I get up and walk away to grab something to eat or whatever, and I come back and I go, oh shit, and like, you know, I look at the page because I'm stepped back. Yeah, it's Extractors. Yeah. Yeah, Indiegogo comic. But yeah, if I get up and look at the page, you know, I might be like, oh, I want to fix this or fix that, or I like this, you know, thing, or it's like, oh, I just realized that, like, you know, I wanted to do something, you know, with the ground or whatever, have them stand on a cliff, you know, and I come back and go, oh, now I can put that cliff in. It looks even more dangerous than it did before. Whoa, you know. And so I do like the idea of stepping back. And the S word. Well, I didn't say poo poo. Did I? But like, yeah, I just like the idea of letting things breathe, marinating on things. You know. And so, yeah. Did I say the words sautéed? Sausages, cilantro, silver tongue,
Silly.
Epsilon Z or Epsilon Z. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, well, okay, I was saying a couple minutes ago, they're done over there. It looks like Brian won.
Yep.
We tied. Thanks to Dillard at the last second.
Yeah, Dillard.
That's
right, Evan.
You want to promote yourself there, Bullet?
Everybody in this room knows where to find me. You know, on Twitter. You know, hello. Yeah, see, I get it. Like, and that's kind of why I like this process, John, of like being forced to make something happen in a short period of time. But the reality is with my actual work, I can take as long as I want to. I can, you know, iterate on it 100 times if I feel like it. And it's the finished product to me that matters. This is a different skill set. This is a different, you know, thing. So I like that. I like both sides of it. I really do.
Okay. And
Go for it, Rick.
You guys know where to find me. I'll be here tomorrow, 5 o'clock, doing something, drawing something, Marvel. Hopefully a Marvel villain. I'm thinking of drawing a Marvel villain. Maybe you guys can put in the comments afterwards which Marvel villain you might like to see me draw on, or something I put out tomorrow in the comments.
Marvel villain. I'm gonna say Marvel villain MODOK.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be interesting.
You don't know what iteration means. It means like you kind of, you know what reiteration means. You know, someone, it's like, hey, I've said that I like the sun. Let me reiterate on how much I like the sun and expand on how much I like the sun further. But like as far as work goes, when you're iterating on it, you're, you know, if you do, just like when you do thumbnails and then you build it up and you build it up to be a finished piece, or you go like, oh, okay, I like how I have my prime posed here, but I'm going to change it so that instead of, you know, him holding it in front of him, you know, he holds it above his head, or, you know, you clean up the details and stuff like that, where I make this a far more detailed piece, you know, and clean up the perspective and clean up the actual geometry of, you know, the perspective on the entire character, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I mean? But anyway.
Well, yeah, you guys all know my links and all that, although they're not in this thing. I should put those links in and put other people's links in that are here. But thanks for watching, everybody who watched. And remember to like, subscribe if you've yet to, hit the notification button, share, and of course, comments. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now, everyone. God bless. Have a great, wonderful day.
Flat girls are real.
Night.